Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Chanticleers head coach before the game. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Chanticleers offense as they take control of the football first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Chanticleers look to keep this drive humming. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively,
headed to the end zone, and he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleers!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
So Appalachian State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Flips it out to the back. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Rush right in his face. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. It's a 1st and 10.
Ready. Wide, 53. Ready to go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand it to the back. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Wide, 34. Go.
Just feeds the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Ready, go.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They were all over it. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of this drive. Moving out to the right. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Terrell. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And wings it incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The shot that clears after moving the sticks through the air come to the line. Uh-oh, look out. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Now they'll run the draw. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Fowler. They're all over him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rushes on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. They'll run the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 2nd and long here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. They give it to him again. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Making his first move. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Terrell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Terrell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Chanticleers are threatening in the red zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Turns it upfield. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Coastal! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Moving the pocket, it's Fowler. Finds his man. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Powers inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to field this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Working the ground game. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Firing to the right, complete.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Finds his man. Taken down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 3 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Cyclones with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game in Boone. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The shot that clears will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to get the corner. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Here comes the heat. Going over the top, working the middle. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Finds his man on the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. From the gun, the running back has it. There's some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to finish. Looking to pass, it's Fowler. Fires to the end zone, and he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's 3rd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Stepping to the right. Reels it in. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Drops back on 1st down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Motion from the wide receiver. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires quickly. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover.
Here we go, ready.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Nowaski. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Appalachians stayed faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Under pressure. Left side is Terrell. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Dropping back, it's Fowler. Pulls it in.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
RPO complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Right at the line. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's stopped. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Keeps it himself. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Caught on the RPO. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Oh, pressure's coming. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Second down to the air. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Look out! On the run, fires downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Complete. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understand.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to have it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Chanticleers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Straight ahead, it's Nowaski. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next